Hi everyone, it's Kim here with Card Creations by Kim.blogspot.com. And first I just want to start off by thanking all of my subscribers for subscribing. And I'm almost at my 150 subscribers. So I've been thinking about what I want to do for a giveaway. That'll be coming up, but I'll let everybody know. I'm starting my Valentine cards. I finished my Valentine bear banner, and that's all uploaded. It's kind of fun if you want to watch that. But I wanted to challenge myself this time because in the past I've made Valentine cards that were some just basic designs. I had fun creating them, but I guess it was about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I took a card class, and I believe the lady's name was Lisa, but she had sketched out this design, and I was going through my information that I've kept, and I found this. So I tried it out, and here is what I came up with. Now this is actually the biggest card I've ever made, and it belongs to the large envelope. Now the envelope size is 4 1/8 by 9 1/2, and then I cut the card base at 4 by 9 1/4, so it fits nicely inside the envelope. Alright, so let's talk about what I have on here and what I've used. This heart is from Don Juan Cricket cartridge. I'm sorry, Doodle Charms. Actually, it's from Don Juan. I picked out the wrong manual. I am so sorry. It's from Don Juan, and I had my gypsy hooked up, so I just cut it out at 2 1/2. And I liked the odd shape of the heart. I thought it was kind of funky and different, so I liked that. I used the Martha Stewart all-around punch, I believe they call it, and there's a specific name for this. It's called the Studded Heart, and I intentionally am going to cut out the hearts on this video because I want to show you something that might be cool that you might want to do. This is a Fiskars 2-inch scallop punch. I used some twine that I just bought at Michael's, absolutely adorable, 40% off. I used some Hero Art stamps. Happy Valentine's Day. I have a couple of Happy Valentine's Day stamps, but this one was the longest, and it fits nicely inside the card. Then I just used these one of these sparkly hearts, which I'm not really sure where they came from. And then I bought some of these. They're like, they come in the string. And I cut those, so you're going to use those. They're from Recollections. And then I used some ribbon, holiday inspirations that I got from Joann's, and I think that is it. Now this card takes time, so I'm going to zoom right through this. We'll set that aside. Oops, so sorry, I bumped the camera. Alright, so I'm using up scraps and whatnot, but the two layers of the card, there's one here, is coming from the Martha Stewart pad that I bought. I think I got this at Joann's a few months ago, and I was really excited about that because I think I mentioned in one of my other videos I was really having a hard time trying to find Valentine's paper. Alright, so I'm going to put those scraps aside for a minute, and we're going to go ahead and cut our card base. Move things out of the way. Oops. Oh, wow. Thinking we're having an earthquake. It's not. Okay, so this paper is 8 1/2. I'm going to cut a 1/4 inch off that. I mean, a 1/2 inch off that to make it 8. Like so. And then I'm going to do 9 1/4 this way. And then just basically fold our card right in half. Now, I'm not really unorganized, but I can't seem to find my score pal anywhere. So I'm bugged by it. I'm almost thinking I might have left it at my place I went scrapbooking on Friday. So my trusty old nails, they're going to do the job. Alright, so I have 2 layers, and I cut them out both at 2 inches. And I flip this one over like this, and this one like so. Put those layers on first. We have the most beautiful rainy day today here in Southern California. I'm very happy. But my heart goes out to you all in the Midwest and East Coast. I see that you guys are having some pretty harsh weather right now. I'm hoping everybody's safe and okay. We get a little bit of rain and everybody freaks out. And I'm not kidding. Like, it took me 45 minutes to take my 2 teenage boys to high school. And it's literally 4 miles away. Just because it was raining, everybody had to go slow-mo. It was cracking me up. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And you would think, well, why don't those boys just walk to school? That's what my mom always says. They should just walk to school. But they don't. Anyway, we do have fun in the car on the way to school, so. Most of the time they sleep the whole way. You know, teenage boys. Alright, so we got those 2 layers on. And the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and put on our big heart. But first I want to go ahead and put some stitching, some faux stitching. I just recently watched a YouTube video, or maybe I was blog hopping, and oh my gosh, this woman had sewn on her card, and I've only done that once. My mom just recently gave me her sewing machine, and it had green thread in it. And now I have to figure out how the heck I work the machine so that I can start sewing on my cards. Because I really do need to put in a new bobber and... Bobbin? I'm not fishing. What am I saying? And some new thread, so... But it's an old machine and there was no instructions with it, so I'll figure it out. Who knows? I may start sewing. Ha! I would like to, actually. Okay, so I'm going to get my Recollections foam adhesives. And I got to get a little bit going here, so I'm going to go real fast. And I'm going to put this right about there. Okay, and now I'm going to punch the hearts. And like I said, this is the Martha Stewart punch. And I hope this will work with me in front of my camera like this. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, duh. Helps if I put the paper in front of it. Oh, it worked. Good. I think. Okay, here it is. Now I thought that this, well, I kind of cut it to the side a little bit, but I thought that was kind of cute. I don't know what I would use it for, but here's basically what I did. I just cut around it, and now I have this little doodad. So I'll figure something out. Alright, so there's one heart. And I'm going to get my foam dimensions over here. And here's another one. And then I had a scrap piece of paper here. Alright, so I do not see it. Okay, so I'm just going to do another one of these because I can't find my other scrap. Alright, Martha, you are done. Put her to side. So I have these 3 cute little hearts that I'm going to put foam dimensionals on those. Oh my gosh, I have such OCD. I crack myself up because I have to like take all these dimensionals out all in a line. I can't like mix them up. Okay, so I'm going to put this guy right here. And then of course I'll separate these because these are the same, but not intentionally, but I couldn't find my other scrap. Alright. Da-da-da. Oh, well, it sticks good on my finger. We know that, huh? Alright, so let's put this, oh, I don't know, about right there. And then this right here. And put that guy, I'm going to put him about right there because we're going to put our banner across here. Okay, now with our banner, we kind of eyeball about like that. And you've got your little banner pieces. Now we want it so that this one, I'm just folding the 2-inch scallop punch in half, is going to go here, and then this one we'll put here. Actually, yeah, that'll be okay. Not a big deal. And then we're going to put this one right here. I'm trying to get the light ones on the dark part and the dark part on the light, if that makes any sense. Okay, then in here, we're almost done actually. I'm going to put adhesive a little down here and a little here. And put that inside, fold it over. Do the same with this. Oh. You're going to leave a tiny bit of space because you're going to put a little piece of bow in there. And here and here. Sticking to everything but what it's supposed to, huh? And that's going to go there. All right, now I put these on pop dots. Put that over. And I'm just going to put one. 2 would probably be better, but this card is a card that takes a long time, so when you're doing a video, I'm kind of taking shortcuts. Alright, and then you're going to put that about right there. Let's go down a little more so that we're sort of like this. Alright, then I'm going to cut about 4 inches of the ribbon, or whatever you're comfortable with in tying a knot. I kind of always overdo it, but that's okay. So I'm going to pull that knot real tight, making sure that the printed side is up. And I'm going to get my glue dots. And I just got these Zots. They're these little ones. And a tweezer. Try to find it. There it is. Put it on the back and place that right there. Alright, cut another 4-inch strip. I'm going to do 4 of these. Like I said, you don't have to do a 4-inch strip, but that was what I was comfortable with in tying my knot. So, trying to get those 2 sides facing forward. Glue dot. Little cooperation here, would ya? Okay, put it on the back. Place it here. See how that's coming? Looks pretty cute. You know, I have a pair of scissors for paper, and I have a pair of scissors for ribbon. And I found that if I try to use my, and I did this because I was trying to use my ribbon scissors with my paper scissors, and they were going dull. I wasn't able to cut my ribbon, so I have a designated scissor now. I'll put that there, and then we have one more. Got froggy in my throat. Alright, very nice. Cut off the ends. My little glue dot. Now, here's your part that's going to challenge you. You have to make sure that this is going to actually fit in your envelope. So if you have to cut the little ends down on the ribbons for it to fit, you can do it. And then I'm going to cut that off there. Okay, last thing is these little guys here. And I don't want this one in here, so I'm going to, oops, snip that off and just go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put that right on top of this guy. And snip that one off. 1, 2, 3. And I can actually use those on other projects. Alright, and just to add something or something, I kind of took one of these, like a purplish color, and just set it right there. You know what the heck. Alright, so let's stamp the inside. And I'm using Stays On Blazing Red. Get that inked up real good. And I don't want to take a chance of this getting on my card, so I'm going to wipe that down. And happy Valentine's Day. I don't usually rock it, but I'm going to in this one. Oh, it's perfect. Yay. Alrighty, so that is my Valentine card. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, just leave a comment, and I'll get back to you, okay? Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks. Bye.